Quick mic check, quick mic check. What does OBS say? OBS says the mic is good. Chat, is the mic good? Ah, yes, I forgot about the copper armor. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream, to the hardcore streaming. World 2, because last stream we lost World 1. So, let's let's get this sucker rolling. As usual, the gimmick is that if you choose to support the stream, you can mandate a reasonable and immediately actionable course of action that I must take. And thus, my life and my world is in your hands. So, here we are. That's right, we never got a roof on this sucker. I forgot about that. Should have cleared my throat ahead of time. I'm really good at this, guys. Alright, well, here we got our nice little house. Little one-man, one-bonehead house. That's the hallway down to the basement where we'll put storage and stuff like that. We've made a nice little kitchen. Some food storage. And we probably need more food. A little bedroom that could use a little bit of work, I think. And a nice little cute little desk. And of course, we thought this could be the bathroom. So, I think today on the stream we're going to finish up the house. And then we're going to get started on digging out some storage room. So that we have a place for all the goodies that we're going to get for sure, right? Also, we never named our horse. So if you guys want to chime in the chat. Ooh, it's cute. Chime in the chat on what we could name our horse. I am all for suggestions. And let's go. This should be fun. Should be fun. I'm gonna find some of this. Am I running out of room in my chest? I'm running out of room in the chest. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, nothing in the furnaces. So, roof. I'm thinking roof. We also need to fix this at some point. I need to take stock. It's been about a week. I didn't stream on Monday because I had a job interview. So I needed to, of course, let my attention go to there. So I just need to take stock and remember what the heck is going on in this world. So of course, I don't want to do that before the stream starts, because goodness forbid, this is hardcore. Goodness forbid something should happen to me as I'm booting up the stream. Like, how disappointing would that be for you guys, right? Alrighty, so roof. What kind of roof do we want to do? We want these to eventually turn teal, and they will. Maybe just like a cobblestone roof. I don't make more oak wood. Cobblestone, like stone or oak, or some other kind of wood. What do you guys say? Any suggestions in the chat? What should we do here? I'll wait for that. I'm going to go make myself a new axe, and we'll chop down all these trees that we left growing while we were building. Here we go. Where's the cobble? Am I out of cobble? Where's my stone? No! Alright, we got to go get some stone. We got some stone for stone tools. I got a few extra pickaxes. That's good. We can just hop under here for now. This is what happens when I, basically only do any work on stream. I very swiftly forget. Oh, also, there's one thing I do want to do real quick. I noticed on the VOD of last stream that... Let me make sure that we're... Yeah, what's going on with the music? That seems to be working. That's been muted. That's probably why we couldn't hear music. That was weird. When I noticed on the VOD on the last stream that music could not be heard. And I was trying to figure out why. I think it might have been there. That might have. I think it was muted in OBS. So let me know if you guys can hear it now. Let me know if it's good volume on the music. Do like music. So alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 21 stone. Need a couple axes to chop down our trees so that we can make decisions on roof material. This is what building looks like sometimes, you know, like what on earth are we gonna make this out of? I don't know. Let's do something else. There we go. Grab that, means I can do that, which means I can make a new crafting bench. And boom. Okay. Spare axes. Good to have, because this one's almost broken. Just like wait for it. Ah, there it is. See that? Woo! It would not break. It broke. Name that. Alrighty. Onwards and upwards as always to bigger and better things. And apparently in that moment it meant a taller tree. Let's grab some sleep, because the night time's when the monsters come out. And then we can finish chopping trees. I'm kind of starting to lean towards just doing like just a oak wood roof. I don't know. Just nice and simple. That way we're not sandwiching our acacia center between, you know, 2 layers of stone and making, you know, a house sandwich. I feel like having some variety, a little more variety in there would look good, you know. But with it being the wood, oak wood, it'll be, you know, not like a bright color like our windows are gonna eventually turn teal, right? So it should be a nice balance of things. That's just what, you know, little old Bonehead thinks anyway. Alrighty, oh, we gotta offshoot logs. Do we get a big oak? Because those are a pain to cut down. Not as big a pain as the mangrove trees, I guess, but still a pain. Alrighty. You can, like, see where the birch and the oak meet, just because the oak actually, like, desaturates in the savanna biome. It's a little bit jarring of a leaf combination here. You'll be like, oh, bright, lovely green, very yellow green. Oh, my eyes! But hey, it be what it be. That's why oftentimes I like getting like acacia trees going, because those leaves always look good, no matter where you put them. Or spruce leaves, nice and dark. Need to nom. Okay. We're going to set up a farm probably soon, too. Be a good thing to do. Let's grab up our saplings. Then I got a couple drop down there. Ow. We should pen up some of these armadillos sometime. There's just so many of them. Cute little noises. Oh, oh. Oh, you guys are probably stuck there. I feel bad for you on that. don't fall down. I just wanted to scoot. They're so cute. I made that joke last stream. Joke's getting to be old news, old folks. Alright. So, drop off dirt. Drop off saplings. Drop off cobble. Grab oak log. Let's just go ahead and just all of it. Like that. And I don't think so. Sorry about that. Bot advertisement chat thing. No. No cookie for you. Alright. So, let's see here. We can do a little, let's see. That's right, I hit a crafting bench. I felt so clever for that. Alright. How do we want to do this roof? Let's get a little bit relaxed. Some chill, hardcore building. Excuse me. A-frame, build it up towards. I think build it up towards the center. So, I'll explain what I mean in just a second. We'll do slabs, so it's not super tall. We're just gonna hop and up and up. And what I mean is, like, we'll start here with like a ring all the way around, and then we'll build up like that. It's kind of what I mean. What do you guys think? Because I won't boop. That way it's not going to be super like steep or nothing. But it'll be a nice nice shape for where we're at. I think it'll match the style pretty well. The style, of course, being a rectangle. Because I chose not to do much more than that right now. Of course. Alright, that means we need lots more plank. Let's see where this gets us. Up, 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 up. We call this in-house parkour. Do not recommend doing in real life. You will get your parents pretty upset with you. Right? Boop. Boop. Place that bad. There we go. Okay. Go round and round and round and round. Hup. Okay. Alright. Get rid of that so we can go do that. And that means we'll have to maybe build up the walls to reach the roof, but that won't be too hard. Or maybe we just leave them where they're at. It's a novelty, you know? It's part of the design. Part of the fun. Alrighty. Up there, and then up. And we go like this. And maybe we even just leave it in here. A little flat top. What do you guys think? A little flat top? Or should we go up to a point? I'm out of planks again. Let's... I got them up. Okay, cool. Right? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Let's, there we go. Flat top or to a point. Flat top or to a point. Like I could level it off here. Not like that. Take 2. Or we could bring it all the way up to a little point. Let's bring it up to a point, I think. And then we'll see what it looks like. No, not there. Bad slap. No cookie for you either. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then up one more. Like this, like so, and then boop, boop. Let's get rid of the little extra bit. Oh. We fell down, guys. Alright, let's just hop over. What was that? Oh, weird. Hop over here and up, and up. Alright, let's see what that looks like from the outside. Well, I mean, if I can get some height and actually see the shape of it. Hop up. Little tower, climb up. Yeah, I think I like... Yeah. I mean, obviously we need some detail and a little bit more visual interest in this. But we'll get there. So, right now, as a start, it's not too bad. You know? Definitely could use a little work. But, it exists. First you make it exist, then you make it perfect, right? Nighttime already. Gosh, the Minecraft days, they just fly by, don't they? Hang on. Look at this, though. Oh, it's the one that we've been keeping around the house. Hey, buddy. Got lots of buddies. That is a beautiful sunset right there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Let's hit F1 here and just let that... Oh. I'm going to screenshot that. The armadillo rustled the grass, guys. And I thought it was a creeper. And I was like, it's not late enough for that to have spawned. Panicked. Oh, look at that. Look. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. Look at that sunset. All right, we're going to sleep. Ah. Whew. All right. Armadillo jump scare. Where'd you go? Had a bone to pick with him, but gone. All right. Let's drop off our bits then. All right, so we've got roof. Let's maybe make a few adjustments here to the wall, or maybe we just put in a ceiling. Let's do that. Let's grab the rest of our slabs and we'll just put in a ceiling. Then we don't have to worry about adjusting the walls. We can just go boop, 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 bibbidi, bibbidi, boop. 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 Let's go ahead and get across here real quick. Didn't mean to get that one there. And another axe broke. Lovely. Got it. I had to jump for that one. Up here and up here, and let's put down a torch or two just to ensure that nothing spawns up on our walls, you know? That would not be, I would hate to be trying to sleep and it being like, there's a monster in your attic. There we go. Little ceiling. Ceiling go burr. Sure. That's how I want to think about it, I guess. Nonsense. I'm a nonsense guy, what can I say? Just whatever comes to mind kind of comes out the mouth. We don't need a dark and spooky bathroom. No, thank you. Okay. Am I out? Great, everything's been ceilinged except the bedroom, and I'm out of slabs. Let's go get some more, guys. Got wood there. Got a wood there. Okay. I don't need that many more, right? Just like 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd probably be enough. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like 16. I think would have covered it. Yep. Not there. There. Boop. Boop. Bah. There we go. Ceiling. There we go. I'd say that's a house. Needs a little work exterior and interior, just a little bit. Finish it off, but we're making progress. Okay. Now we'll worry about the exterior later because I need to have an organized storage and stuff. We really need that. So we got to start digging this out. This dug out. We'll get it built up with a little bit of a cobblestone wall and be able to actually have some semblance of a storage system, crafting area, you know, furnaces, all your basic necessities for a Minecraft world. Top of that there. That and that, and we'll just throw them in the chests here. I wonder if we'll find any goodies while we're digging this out. Maybe some coal or some copper. Hang out in the chat. Are copper tools better than stone tools? I still never figured that out. Maybe you guys know. Torch down and keep it going. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Alrighty. And that's one level. That's 2 level. Almost there. How far down should we do this? I kind of want to take more slabs, and well, I might just basically turn this into full blocks, so we have a ceiling that we can actually like lantern from or something. But we'll get there when we get there. I'm just thinking ahead. Let's grab our stone cutter, get that out of the way. Grab the dirt. Diggy diggy dirt, diggy dirt, diggy dirt, diggy diggy dirt, diggy diggy dirt. That's what we do. question is, when you're just digging, what do you say, you know? Like, obviously we need some storage space. I'm trying to think ahead of where we're going to put things. And, but beyond that, I just don't know. Just digging stone right here. We're here right now. I always like to be exactly where I am right now, and where I am right now is digging. I ain't got much to say about it. I'm just digging. Give us 3 high. Let's go down to level here, which would give us 1, 2, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. 5 high is pretty good. That's usually a good ceiling height. So, gotta break all of our stone pickaxes doing this. Ooh, coal! Yay, coal! We found some goodies. Got a teeny bit of goodies from our basement. Not going to complain about that. Nom on some delicious watermelon. Do love me some watermelon. Opinions on watermelon? I personally really like it. Like, I don't know. It's one of my favorite fruits for sure. One of the fun things to do with watermelon is you can blend it and then like run it through like a cheesecloth or something like that, like strain it out basically, and yeah, you have watermelon juice to drink. It can be a little strong sometimes, so one of the best things to do with that is add a little bit of lime to it. If you add a little bit of lime to it, it tends to taste just a little bit better. Add a shovel. Let's make 2 shovel and an extra pickaxe. There we go. Nice thing about digging out your own basement, you got all your goodies right there. You know, if you need anything, all your bits are in your chest right there. So, can't complain. Bottom level here. I might dig down 1 more, put in some sort of a floor, but we'll get there. We'll get the walls and ceiling in first, and of course, once we have a bit more of a setup, we can start considering things like villager breeder and iron farm, bits like that. Farms that just make the survival a little bit easier, which allows me to do what I want to do the most, which is build and tell stories. So, hi there. Got my kids walking in the room and they're being cute and smiling at me. Hi. Are you being trouble? Say always, Daddy. Always being trouble. Life's not fun if you're not being trouble. Grab this, because this is torches and fuel for furnaces. I can't pass up coal in the early game, you know? It's too useful. Too hard to... Almost too hard to come by, I want to say. Ready. Ooh, I'm still waking up a little bit. You'd think it's a Monday. Let me grab a little drink of water. Alright, that feels pretty good. Whew, wake up, Bonehead. Come on. It's 9:30 in the morning where I'm at. That means we're awake. Actually, I've been awake for a few hours now. I have to get up early and drop my daughter off at pre-K, so... You know. Means I have to get up at what is admittedly a reasonable hour. But it doesn't mean that I always want to get up at that time. Alright, let's... Boop, boop. There we go. Now we can get back up. I hear spiders. That means it's nighttime. I left the door open. Monsters could have gotten in. Oh, phew, I can sleep. Okay, goody. Last thing we want is to have creepers sneaking in our house. That's kind of what killed us last time, was a creeper. It's in a cave and sneak in our house, but you know. I might be a little traumatized or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just screwing around. Hardcore, yay. What's up, Meadow? How are you doing? Yep, hardcore. Because I'm really bad at this game. I die a lot, so I'm like, let's play hardcore on stream. You know? Yep. Welcome in. Welcome over. How are you doing today? Alright. I'm going to build up some wall. Cobble tea wall. Cobble tea cobble. I don't know why I say cobble tea cobble. It just rolls off the tongue well. Alrighty. Hep. And hep. Yeah. Dig this out and replace. So we're doing a little bit of building right now. This is, if you're new, Meadow, which I think you are, because this is the first time I've seen you, so welcome again. This is actually World 2, because last stream we died and lost World 1. After, that was the beginning of stream 3 on that world. So it didn't last long. About 6.5 hours, maybe. Before I died. So this is currently World 2, and we're trying to not die so fast this time. And of course we're doing that by, first things first, getting us a little house set up. So I'm digging out the basement so I have room for storage and placing furnaces, doing furnaces and stone cutting and whatever else have you. That. Alright. I'm mildly thinking stone, brick, floor, or maybe granite. I don't like hearing spiders outside. Here's a fun bit of Bonehead lore. Real life, I have pretty bad arachnophobia. So, I can handle spiders in Minecraft, but in real life, they freak me out. Just for that. Alright, I'm tired of hearing that noise. We're gonna go take care of that. I hear you climbing up and falling down. Hey! Get out of here! Shush. You and your little noise. I can't imitate the spider noise. Is there anything else around causing trouble? I think that was the only one. Alright. Back to work. Here we're doing pickaxe. Need extra pickaxe. boop, and boop. Yeah, we offlined for a second. We're good. Are we back? Let's refresh the page real quick. Are we good? Okay, it's showing. Sorry guys, had a small internet dropout there. Are we good now? Can you hear? Okay, everybody's doing good. And from my end, it's looking good. So, we'll take it for what it is. My internet's a little spotty sometimes, but eventually I'll get into a place where I can have a slightly more reliable connection, hopefully. But, you know, my thought is if I don't start trying to stream, even when the internet's not always the greatest, then I'm waiting too long. You know? I'm waiting too long to get started. Alright, floor. Stone brick, maybe some granite. Could maybe... I want to eventually maybe texture this up, but I don't have like moss or anything like that. Here's Skellington. There he is. Hey, buddy. I got a bone to pick with you. And, yep, 2 bones to pick with him, it turns out. Let's put a light down here so that we don't get excess spawnage. Of course, he might have just spawned up here during the night and hid down there to escape the fiery sun. One of the benefits, I suppose, of not being a vampire, right? You can go out in the sun. That being said, I'm kind of a cave animal, you know? A bit of a mole. I hide in my cave. So, alrighty. Yeah, let's do like, let's get our ceiling in place first. One step at a time. Do more slabs? I don't. I need... Okay, let's just, up. Nope, didn't want that one there. Hippity and up. And boop, 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 There we go. That way we can hang stuff from the ceiling, right? I'm gonna need more oak wood, aren't I? Alright, well, we'll get as much done as we can, and then we can maybe plant some oak trees to grow while we go get material for the floor, which I'm personally still thinking I kind of want to try, like, do like a... I should find some clay. We should find some clay and do, like, granite and brick instead of just granite. I was, like, thinking granite. I was like, but granite, just a plain granite floor by itself. That's not all that... Oh, that actually filled in nicely. Okay. But then I remembered, oh yeah, granite and brick works good together. So let's see, we got 2 shovels. Let's see if we can't find some granite and some clay to make brick. And that'd be a nice looking floor. Right, for a basement storage, furnace, forge area, right? Is that clay right there? Yep. I'll just go ahead and just take it out here. I don't like the way the bottom of most like water things look anyways, and I like to replace them with mud, so... Here goes nothing. Right. breathe, and... I'm actually holding my breath in real life, which I don't actually have to do. It just was... Thought it would be funny. Oh. Let's not drown. Alrighty. And it completely goes in. Alright. Grab some air, and then we'll get the bits that are under here. Up. There we go. Alright. Definitely don't want to die to drowning. That'd be unfortunate. Grab that. Alright. That's 2 stacks and 52 of clay. So now, if we can find some granite, we'll get this stuff smelting. I'm going to have to move that top chest because the way I've now set things up, it's not going to open, is it? Alright, back to the house. Nighttime is a-coming. Ooh, Wandering Trader. I don't have any emeralds, unfortunately, so if he's got anything good, can't really grab it. Go ahead and prevent any monsters. Safety first on the hardcore stream. And let's get my furnaces out of there. There we go. Get all the bits. So nothing despawns. Let's grab the chest and we'll place it underneath. Let's grab our furnaces and we go boop, boop. And we go boop and boop. I'll do for now. Save a little bit of that coal for later. We can do 64 and 64. Okay, drop off all of this junk. Alright. So we got some bricks a smelting. Now we want to go find some granite so we can make a nice basement floor. Because we like it looking pretty. Because that's what I do. I make it look pretty. So. Llama dangles. That's funny. He's just a dangling. I need to find myself a good cave. A lot of the caves around here have so far been kind of sucky. Wait. Is that dirt? That's just dirt. Problem is sometimes granite. Dirt looks like granite and granite looks like dirt. Especially when they're kind of next to each other. Yeah. A lot of like really sucky caves that like didn't go anywhere. Like this one probably would be. It's cool though. I'll grab that and make a few more torches. If I go into a cave, 13 torches is not going to be enough. You know, we want more than that. We want more than just 13 torches. Yep. 45 is better. I hear bees. Hopefully they stay alive until I decide I want bees. Does this go anywhere? It's a bit of downward. Oh, okay. Oh, and a Zombert. Hey there, Zombert. Ow. That hurt, Zombert. Rude. I'm out of sticks. Okay. That's all the torches I can make for now. There's copper, but I'm not here for copper. I might grab it anyway. A lot of copper because dripstone cave. Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever, let's grab it. Especially because I'm thinking about maybe trying out some copper tools. Because I think they're in between stone and iron on the tech tree, technically. So, I also just like copper for building. You know? I mean, who doesn't? If you don't like copper for building, why? I genuinely want to know. Like, why don't you like it? Alright, so not much around here. It just is gonna exit now. Okay, so, yep. See, these are the kind of caves I keep running into. I want a cave I can actually thoroughly explore and get goodies from, you know? Instead, it's just I keep getting these shallow ones that go nowhere. Let's not travel too far. We want to be able to find our way back. I might just have to start digging. Oh! Ooh. This doesn't really go anywhere either, does it? There's iron, though. I will not pass up iron in the early game. We need iron, that's for sure. Oh, but I want... Okay, ooh, this goes down. Okay, what's down here? Granite. Granite, we found granite. We're not going to take this for granite. I know. Dad jokes. I do them all the time. I mean, you know, most people, it makes them want to die, right? Ah! Alright. That's enough of that. I'm gonna get booed in my chat. Alright, let's see. How much we got now? 50? That's probably enough. We'll grab a stack. We'll grab up to a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a stack. Stack of granite. Sweet. Let's get out of here. I want to get back to building. I want to build. You guys want to build? I want to build. Yep. Alrighty. And out this way. Alright. Where is house? I need to get somewhere where I can see. Savannah is that way. So is house also that way? House is that way. Okay. Let's get back to house. Yep. 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 Hoop. Yep. 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 Hoop. No. Woohoo. I will tame doggies later. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I put the bones away. Dang it. I was like, wait, I skilled the skeleton. Guys, I skilled that skeleton earlier, and so I had bones, but I don't have bones now. I put them away. I guess I should have kept them on my person. Yeah, don't you know that's what you get when you skill a skeleton, right? Ow. Alright. Ooh, yes. Look, that's... It's not quite all the way there yet, but that's what we're looking for. Right? You can see that from the outside. See that from the outside. Look at that. Look at that. Little pop of color. Boom! Little complimentary. Ah, love it. Alrighty. How are these going? Pretty good so far. Pretty good. Okay. We make bricks. We get out stone cutter. Okay. We turn bricks into slabs. Okay, we want some granite slabs. We also want some polished granite slabs, or a good mix of both, really. We'll start with that. And then let's clear out the floor. Yep. Broken pickaxe. I guess I don't have sticks. Nah, I have sticks. Little extra pickaxe action. Get up this. Getting to have some fun with some colors in this. I might do that in this this world, or just in the future. Play around more with, like, I don't play with, like, brick and granite and that, like, industrial feel much. That could be a lot of fun to play around with here on stream with you guys. I might look up some inspiration once the stream is done. Get some idea for some brick builds that I could do. Yeah, that's a nice. I think that'll be fun. Kind of build up some industrial stuff on the Forever World on YouTube. If you haven't seen me on YouTube, I make videos too, and I have a lot of fun with those. And I'm working on my Forever World series. Episode 2 just came out yesterday, and I am a pirate in that. You can see here, here. This is just a regular old bonehead on stream, of course. But I got on the other world, I've got a whole pirate skin, and I play with pirate speak on for funsies, and I'm building up a pirate town. And yeah, if you like that kind of like storytelling bits and stuff like that, come check it out on YouTube. Doing a lot of fun with, like, wood colors and that, but I haven't really ever done much of the brick. Mostly because clay can be a pain to get, but with the right farms, right? With the right farms, you can get a good bit of clay, because mud turns into clay. Speaking of which, let's grab these guys and let's get them going. Let's drop off some of this stuff. Alright, so here we go. Brick floor. And then we'll add it. What you want to add in is just little blobs. Right? I like to do this way for texturing, right? You have your main block, which for me in this case, for us in this case, is this brick. And then you add in little blobs. Now I try to do, right, 2 to 3 blocks per blob with smaller areas like this, right? And you can even pair a little bit next to each other like that. But like 2 to 3 blocks per blob, and that includes if they connect on like a diagonal. And let's even kind of pair a couple of blob there. And so you just kind of want to decide that, like pick that out. And you want to make sure you have a little bit of blobbage around your edges, right? So, because if it's all towards the middle, that becomes really noticeable really fast. All right, so a little bit of blobbage around the edges. Is that it? Is that all I got into bricks? Need more bricks. All right. More brick slab. There we go. Yeah, that's my texturing technique at least. Which I kind of mostly learned from watching people like B-dubs. Let's do that, and there we go. And you want to try and like have it be, you want to intentionally think about like making it random. You know? Because you can very easily get way too pattern-like with it. You want it to have this nice random feel. Alright. I do not know that I have... Oh, I might just barely have enough brick to finish this out. So what we can do here actually is we can do that. And that. Just to save us some space. There you go, a few more. Okay. Are we gonna have enough? That is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 3 more. Come on. Come on. Come on, that means just 8 bricks. 8 more bricks. Yeah, what do we think? I kind of like this. I like this. I've never really played with the brick and granite before, so for first time, like, I feel like this matches really well with kind of the vibe we've got up top. It is nighttime. Let's sleep. Alrighty. Yeah, I feel like this matches the vibe we've got up top pretty well. We kind of go down into this stone with a brick floor, and it feels very cozy. And I like that. I like that cozy feel. Okay, okay, we got enough. We got it. We got it. I think we got it. Let's take that out of there, and we go boop, boop, boop. Hey, boop, boop, boop. Perfect. There we go. All right, now we know how to think about where the stuff is going to go in here. I'm kind of thinking, actually, because is it over here? If we go over here. Yeah. Look at that. You can see outside. So what if we put our furnaces over here, but we built up like a chimney going up? I like that idea. Let's do that. I have to dig this out a little bit. A little 3 wide. Probably ought to do. Alright. Yeah, something like that. Cobblestone, or should we do brick let's brick it up. Let's brick chimney. Why not? It means we're gonna need more clay. Let's go get more clay. How am I doing on shovel? Let's get more shovel first. Bit more shovel. This is very on the spot thinking right now. So if you guys have ideas, feel free to say so. Because I will always take input. And let's head down to the water. Let's get some more clay. So we can smelt some more brick. And then we still got 36 granite, which should be enough, hopefully, to texture up our brick chimney. And what I'll also do is that'll help with the very boxiness of the house, having a little chimney that's going up it. That'll add some dimensionality, and I think it'll look good. Let's see, we got some clay over here. Schwim. We got dripstone caves nearby, so we could probably gather up some dripstone and start a mud farm for this, but we'll do that when we can maybe dedicate a build to it. You know? Maybe build like a nice masonry building. Do villager masons also sell bricks? Maybe they sell bricks, and maybe I can get bricks that way too. So, I know eventually with tools and stuff, you know, and strip mining, we'll have enough. We'll be able to just by strip mining gather up so much, you know, of the stuff like granite and stuff like that. So, because I'm the kind of person, I don't like to throw materials away, you know. Like, yeah, I'll have like 20 double chests full of cobble, but I might need that cobble, you know. And that way, if I have something where I need a lot of cobble, I don't have to go digging for it because I've got it from all the times I went strip mining, you know. So, is it getting dark, or is it just... I think it's just rainy weather right now. Starting to head back to the house because I was like, it's getting dark. I don't think it's getting dark. I think it's... we're in a savanna biome, so it doesn't rain because it's a dry biome, but it still gets, like, dark and cloudy when it would rain. So I bet you if we come over here... Yep, it's just raining. Alright, more clay, more clay. What we got? Stacking 56. Yeah, if we've learned anything from making that floor, we're going to need a lot more than that. So let's gather up just as much as we can. And up. Alright. Price of working in brick, but it's gonna look good when it's done. I've never worked in these red tones. I usually work in blacks or like wood tones, so this should be fun. We're branching out here. We're trying new things here on the Bonehead stream. We'll see how it goes. This is much faster. Maybe we'll try and see if we can keep our heads above water for most of this digging. Rope and shovel. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was much, much faster. Here's another little fun Bonehead fact. I used to think if you wanted to get 4 balls of clay out of a block of clay, you had to fortune it. Turns out that's just not the case. Alright, let's see. A little bit more over here. In fact, since this is right by water, let's break these guys. And replant. And this will be kind of our temporary sugarcane bit. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 24. Oh, 7 and 32. So 7.5 stacks. of clay balls. That'll give us... Let's grab a little bit more. Let's grab this bit right here. That way we'll have at least 2 stacks of bricks by the time everything's like brick blocks by the time everything's not crafted. Let's get some air. How are we looking? 40, 56. Oh, there we go. We got enough. We got enough for 2 stacks. That should hopefully be enough. So let's head back. Get that a smelting. And hopefully we have enough granite to texture things up nicely. That's a really weird village generation bit. Well. Can I make this jump? Yeah. No. No. I jumped too soon. I jumped way too soon. Maybe there's some granite in here. Let's light up cave here. There's a cat, because we're right by a village. No granite, but iron. Ooh, glad I went in here. Turned out to be worth it after all. Was certainly not an ADHD waste of time. Was an ADHD not waste of time. Come on, let's out of the cave. Go back to your home, little kitty. Oh, why do they make that meow sound so sad? Alright, let's get back up. Hip. Hip, hip, oop, hip. And up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Just need to get over. Oh. Ran out of sprint. Of course. I get so excited about building all the time that I forget to eat in Minecraft. I forget that that's a thing you gotta do. I just, you know, I'm doing this sprint and jumping all over the place because I'm just like, let's go. I wanna get to the build, and I forget that eating is a thing. All right, there we go. Alrighty, let's head back down to the basement so we can start smelting. And in fact, let's make a couple more furnaces to speed this up, hopefully. And what I might actually do is we can have the furnaces line the side of our fireplace, right? So it'll kind of, you know, have fashion, right? It'll have aesthetic, and it'll have function. So let's go ahead and pull these down. And let's do that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and I'm gonna have to actually take this out of one. Because, where are those? Because we need more fuel, so we're gonna make charcoal in one of them. Alright. And then we'll actually take... I don't have any andesite, do I? Andesite would be perfect for this. I don't, so what we're gonna do is... Do I have any stone that can do... No stone bricks. Alright, we'll have to smelt a little stone. We'll put some, like, stone bricks here. Along here. With some bars, but for now... We'll continue to... We'll fill it in about that deep. Just that deep. Right? Oh, we'll go two deep. It doesn't really matter exactly what blocks I put here because I'm going to put campfires on it. We'll put campfires on it, right? And so now, when our bricks get all smelted up. Like so. Put that in there. We can start to build up some wall. And what I actually want to do here is take some of that and make it smooth. So what we can do is do a little bit of texturing. Right? And it's the same principle as the floor. The blob bit, right? You get your blobs in. Usually 2 to 3, sometimes 4 blocks, right? Try to make it look random to kind of mesh in with your primary block. So that's going to make this look so much nicer. We'll probably wind up taking out that window. We will, because we're going to cover it up. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't have any spare acacia wood, though, do I? Let's see here. I do. A little bit. Fill it in. We have a little bit of spare acacia. Bop, right there. So no more window in the entryway. But that's okay. I'm not fussed about that. And in fact, we can take this, because if you put an oxidized thing next to unoxidized copper, it does help it to oxidize faster. So, we'll do that. I love that my things are oxidizing. I'm getting that nice color on our house. Alright. So we need to set up some trees, because we're going to need more logs in general. But especially because we're going to want campfires. So, okay, do I have any other birch saplings, or is this it? Was that really it after all those birch trees? There's only 3 birch saplings? I feel like there's some I didn't pick up or something. Let's see here. Alright, time for tree lines. We go, let's separate them out so they're easier to chop down this time. We'll go over here, we'll go birch. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll plant our oak over here where we did it before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll just plant 16 there. And then we'll go down here where these chickens are. This chicken is, I guess just one of them. You dropped an egg. Do you have an egg? I thought I saw an egg here. Maybe it despawned. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. What's up, chicken? We'll fry you later. Fried chicken. Can't argue with some good fried chicken. Alright, let's see. How are we looking? Coal's looking good. We got more bricks. Lots more bricks. Okay. Let's put more in. Yeah, come on. Come on. Reach. There we go. Okay. Alright. And we make more brick. And we go boop. 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 And we lay it in with, of course, the granite. Actually, at this point, we want to get smaller. Right? Yeah. Following the shape that I dug out. Getting a little ahead of myself, aren't I? This will also use up less materials in general. See, we do that. And we can throw in like some stairs or something right here to smooth out that transition, but we'll get there. So now we're working on a pretty small scale, but that's good. The blobbing texture technique still applies. You just go for smaller blobs, right? I fell. All right, let's use cobble to get up to the top. That way I know I can tear it down. Let's crouch so we don't do that again. All right, and we're gonna take out. We'll probably take out that window as well. We're gonna take out our bits here. And then we'll finish it out probably by actually going up and up like that. And what I'll do is we'll get some slabs to give this some height, but we'll get there in just a minute. And then we'll take some trap doors and pop them up here. And put a campfire in the middle so smoke is coming out of it, right? So let's hop down. Heal up. Alrighty. Out of watermelon. Back to bread. Carbs. It's only like my favorite thing in the world. I wonder if I can actually just move it over one. Right? Yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe do the same for this one, though. Move this over one. It's like a window for the sake of light, not necessarily for the sake of looking out, you know? There we go. That'll hopefully look nice still from the outside. Alrighty. So we got all that is doing good. We got some more bricks. Now let's do some trapdoors. Should I do copper? Let's do acacia. Acacia trapdoors. So we should we do acacia trapdoors? Maybe something that's gonna stand out a little more. Like that's not gonna blend in too bad. Oh, what do we got? Copper, iron. Why are you not showing up the wood variants? Oh, because you can't make it in. Yeah. Birch, oak, acacia. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat? What kind of trapdoor can we throw in there? I don't want to do the acacia. Maybe spruce? I don't have any other colors like spruce in. There's not like a gray one, is there, that I could do? Iron, I guess. Iron I'd have to power to get them to stay upward, wouldn't I? I don't know how I would hide that. Oak would kind of match the roof. So what if we did that? What if we did oak? And then it's got the holes in it. The thing is, I don't want to be able to see the campfire that's going to be inside it. But maybe I won't be able to. Maybe I'm worrying too much. Let's see if there's any trees we can get some logs from. Yep, we got one already. That's good. Why didn't he jump? Jump. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go for that. Let's. Wait. I wanted that to make a campfire. There we go. Let's see if we can finish off the exterior bit of our chimney place here. Let's go up. Roof. I'm hitting the roof. There we go. So just do like that. And then not there. No, yeah, axe. Give me the axe. There we we go. Now if we go down, go ahead and hop down. Get rid of our scaffolding blocks here. I guess you can't really see it from the bottom. Ow. I suppose if you got higher than it, you'd be able to see there's a campfire in there. You can kind of see, but it's not bad. No? Okay. Yeah, that works. I actually rather like that. I like it with the oak up there. It's not too bad. I like that. All right. Yeah, let's roll with that. The acacia planks. Because we're reworking windows. Alrighty. So let's grab a few more logs so we can fill this in with campfires, and then we'll do let's do copper bars. What do you guys think? Oh wait, I can make some more bricks and also do the let's grab some more bricks. We need a little bit of slab and some stair. Let's grab a little more slab in case. Okay. Let's finish the outside bit and then we'll worry about the inside bit. One crisis at a time, right? So for the outside bit, we want to throw some like stair down here, which is gonna like ease the like transition of all of this, right? And then here we'll throw down some. Should we do stair slab? Let's do stair as well. And that just puts it at a different height than the roof a little bit, right? We can even pretend like it goes up all the way around. Nah, it looked better the other way. Not like anyone's gonna really see that part anyway. Alright. And there we go. And oh, you know what actually we should do? Walls. Walls going up. We'll do that. On this part, actually? Yeah. Instead of stairs there. Let's go to our stone cutter. Let's make walls. Walls, 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 walls. Trust me, guys. This is going to look good. This is going to look good. So that was all of my bricks. Eight of those should be fine. Oh, we can get some more smelting too. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. There we go. Okay. Let's get more brick blocks. Let's brick walls. That should be enough. I hope. Okay. Trust me, guys. This is gonna look good. Okay, we're gonna follow similar to the blob method, right? Where this is all gonna be part of the texture, so you don't want to line things up like perfectly. What? I definitely does that to me sometimes, where I'm like here, and then as I go to place, it goes. I don't know why it does that. We continue like the blobage, right? Didn't mean to press that. I'm fumbling my controls here. And there. We do the same thing here, right? We'll start with like a brick. Oh, come on, get around the. Yep. There we go. We can throw in a granite, a couple of brick, do granite, and brick. Right, and that is going to round that out actually really nicely and make it look not quite so square. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We don't want to do that here though, because then we'll be able to like see inside. We could also, if we wanted to, we could place a brick block down here. And down here and go boop boop. And boop. Yeah, see? That kind of rounds it out a little bit and makes the transitions not quite so harsh. Actually, we could even right there. If we're gonna do that, I feel like we need a little extra help. There we go. And then we can take our stair and go. Let's take this top bit off. Right? And we'll really round this out by going that way, and that way. Does that work? Yeah. I think I liked it better before. So we'll leave it alone. We'll just leave it alone. I mean, it's a good looking chimney. Yeah, I want it to have a little bit more depth right here. Oh, you know. Oh, wait. If I want to have a little more depth right here, what we can actually do is grab. Give me brick wall. Go inward a little bit, or should we go? Inward, then outward. Well, then you can see right there, can't you? And if we then added in stairs, no, stairs no good. Okay, well, I tried. It's not working out. But we tried. And we're just gonna kind of let it be. Let it stand. Let's make that one smooth. I want to make that one smooth granite instead. There we go. I mean, it's still a good looking chimney. It doesn't quite have all the dimensionality that I want it to, but maybe if I just make this a little bit. No, not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let's leave it alone for a little bit. Let's focus on the inside. Now, grab our bricks. Drop off a lot of this junk. Alright, there we go. Any other bricks I can use? Clay, I can do that. What's in here? Oh, just more bundles. Okay. Yeah, you forget after a while what all you've got in places. Okay, let's roll with that for now. Alright, so now we're actually going to want to let's grab a little bit of this charcoal here. So we want to smelt up a little bit of stone. It's just whatever, 8 will do. 8 will probably do for our little Oh, wait, no, we don't need to do that. Well, I'll do it anyway. I want stone bricks anyway, but... No. Let's grab our copper bars. Like that. And we go boom, 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 boom. There we go. Nice little grate to keep things in. And now we just need some logs for fire. And we've at least got our furnaces figured out and a nice little fireplace with a chimney. Alright. Got some good oak trees that have grown. That's good. We need the logs. Ooh. About an hour and a half in. That means we're about halfway done. I might actually take this moment to do a quick stand up and stretch, bio break, get a little more water. And we'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Alright. I need a minute to stretch. I've been sitting down for an hour and a half. Ah. Well, hello there. We're back. I got myself a drink, so a little bit more water. Oh, wrong button. Got myself a little bit more water. Ate a little bit of Halloween candy, you know. And stretching was the big thing. Got up and stretched my bones a little bit. Whew, feel a little bit, a little less yawny, you know. So that's a good thing. You're starting to, my body was starting to be like, we are sitting a lot right now, and we're gonna fall asleep just from sitting. You know. So, and here we are. We're back. All right, grabbing logs. We're grabbing all of these oak logs that we can. Making campfires for the fireplace. That's right. Okay, I remember now. Whew. Start off in the chat. Favorite Halloween candy? What's your preference, you know? Me, I like the chocolate. Obviously, Reese's and stuff like that is the best. But I also have a real, soft spot. Or, not soft spot, is not quite the right word. I have a gummy problem. I really like gummies. Like fruit snacks, Lifesaver gummies, you know, fruit gummies. You get me a box of, a box of fruit snacks that's in, the little packets, right? I'll eat, 6 of those packets in one sitting. More scoop. Yeah, I know. There we go. Grab these, because eventually we'll remember to bring Bones over to where some of the dogs are. We'll tame the dogs, and we can give them armor so they can survive, too. Alright. So we got logs. We want to smelt some of them into charcoal. Let's grab a few pieces of charcoal though real quick. Can make 5 campfires, but I think we want 6. Right? No, let's keep it at 3. 3's good. And let's just take our copper bars. Right? And we'll just move them back. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And then what we can do here actually is we will finish out the lining of our fireplace. Let's smelt the rest of those so we have fuel. With 1, 2, 3. More furnaces. There we go. Or should I? Let's. I'm gonna do a switcheroo here. What if I have them all faced this way? Yeah, that's better. Then we don't see the fire effect. Right. I think that'll just look cleaner. You know, when they're in use. Yeah. There we go. So it's got you know, function, right? We've got our furnaces here. Boop, boop, like that. But it also looks really nice. Actually, I bet you can even just take that, put that there. And just pop that right there. There we go. That is a nice little fireplace and a great place to stash our furnaces. I am am on board with that. Let's finish smelting up the rest of that clay. Do I got a few more? I got a few more. Let's just pop as much of that in there as we'll go. Drop off our junk again. We do that a lot. Boop, boop. And boop. And what if we then did actually do the... like... there. Here like that. Like a little mantle. What do you guys think? Let's see it without again. I think I like it with. Yeah. It just adds like when you get close, it does kind of break it a little bit. But especially like looking from around, like, yeah, I like that. I think that works. You hear the armadillo that's sitting up in the horse pen, like right there. They make funny noises, like nom, 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 nom. Hold on to this. We can get the last little bit in there eventually. All right. So now that's furnaces. Now storage, right? Storage and workbenches, and also probably making better stairs. Let's grab that and do that. No, we don't need to do that. We need to just do that, and then that, and that. There we go. Let's take a, let's go grab some acacia logs and put a pillar right there. I think that will look good. I don't have an axe. I need to make some more axe. Sticks and stones will make an axe. That's how the saying goes, right? Do a whole lot more and break your bones if they're in an axe form. Since those are still growing, we'll just grab this one right here. Eventually we'll make some like custom trees to go around the place, right? We could even, ooh, if we're doing like granite and brick and stuff, we could even push into ideas of like the American West. Right? And like build like a train or something. That could be fun. If we survive that long. That's the big if on all of this. It's like I keep getting these ideas like, oh, that would be really cool if I survive that long. Right? Yeah, we can have it go up. Up all the way. Yeah. Just poking into the bathroom a little bit, but whatever. Let's grab some more then. We need more. More acacia. Or achacha, as I hear a lot of people say it. Which I think actually achacha is technically the correct pronunciation. I saw somebody Google it once. I don't remember though. It's been a while. I still say acacia. Acacia. You say a cha-cha, and I think a dance, dance, Doing the cha-cha. The cha-cha slide. Right? To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Y'all remember that? Like, that was like my elementary school life. Like... in PE, right? In PE class, you would always have eventually a little like dance. A dance unit. And we lived for the cha-cha slide. You know, we could honestly probably have our storage just stick it out here, like just right next to the fireplace. Right? Just make our stairs look a little bit better. Let's do that. There we go. And up. Yeah. No, doesn't need the whole thing. It's fine. We'll fill it with chests anyway. Just make our stairs look a little bit better. And we can just... Don't know why I did all that when I was just going to break it. And where's the chest? Item. Is it in my... It is. It's in my inventory. Perfect. And we can start with, like... Getting around there is going to be hard. So start with, like, that. That'll still open. Let's... No, just... Put the junk in there again. And we're going to grab this wood here. And we're going to place down a crafting bench. We'll place it down right here for now. Where did the wood go? Did I drop the wood? I dropped the wood. I'm going to make more chest. Come on. There we go. More chest. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work perfectly. Okay. We're not going to worry about organizing it just yet. We're just going to worry about getting stuff in there. But in a minute, we can organize it. In a bit. Okay. That's everything. So grab that. We can make one more chest. Do that. Have I got any other sources of wood? A good amount of wood I can make a chest out of? No. So I have to chop down more trees, so we can just kind of fill this wall up to like there with chests. And then we've got a little bit of storage. How's our furnaces doing? Good. We got some charcoal. We take about half of that, stick it in there. And we'll eventually fill this up completely. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. And we can even do more storage elsewhere. But now we need a workstation area. Right, so we'll pick up these guys. And workstation. Now for workstation, we'll do some oak wood. We want to kind of create like a table kind of idea. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And we'll probably just center it in the room. I am probably going to need some more wood. So where did we put... Oh, there's two chests right there. There we go. Yeah, keep it working. Where do we put our... Oak saplings. I'm so very just one thing at a time. You can see how it sometimes works in my detriment. Because, like... I haven't just... gathered up a bunch of wood. It's like, I need wood for this. Okay. I'm gonna go start the process of wood. You know, like... What can I say? It's on brand. I'm your certified bubbling brainless bonehead. It's on brand. You know? Alright, so we're gonna... get just as much as we can. And we're going to do a space in between. We're just going to get the prep. Just try to learn, right? Like you can be not... Ow. I was going to say, you can be not smart so long as you learn from it as I walk off an edge. Oh, it grew already. Wow. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. That was the fastest tree in the world. That tree was just... He was ready. Yeah, I volunteer as tribute. Alright, any other saplings? No? Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, just... I thought I picked up one. Hey, another one! I'm not going to argue with that. And another one. Wow. Okay. I mean, I need the wood. So, for various reasons. So, I will not be turning down getting a little bit more right now. Okay. Okay, let's take what we got. Copper is oxidizing nicely. I don't have any, like, oak stairs already, do I? No, I don't. So, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place that down again temporarily. We're gonna grab this, we're gonna go blah, 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 and we've got some stairs. So the idea of the stairs is we're gonna have, like, chests along this wall, possibly. So I want, like, maybe 2 blocks, like 2 block space here. That must be now 1 block space it. Right? Chest that. Boom. We do that, and it looks like a table. Right? Right here. Up. And we do that. And then we can take, like, our crafting bench, for example, and just... No, let's do this. We're gonna fill it in. Right, so we've got a nice table here. In fact, I want to go one smaller. One smaller this way. Okay, it looks like I can do 2 block space. That'll be good. I thought they were going to be, like, right up on top of each other. It was going to be a 2-wide table, but I miscalculated. So, right there. And then you just start taking bits out of the table, right? And you can, like, throw your stone cutter on top of a spot, like right there. And so, for all of our, like, workstation-y bits, do I have any others right now? I currently see... We have that crafting table for carrying. Yeah, so as we just gather up more workstation-y bits, we'll just add them into the table. For now, we'll take the rest of these oak planks, and we'll make a few more chests. We go boop, 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 boop. There we go. Let's actually... There we go. And as we'll get more wood, we'll place chests all along this wall as well. We can take our iron. That iron is sitting around somewhere. There it is. We'll smelt that up. Oh, wait, no. Don't need to iron it. Right? That's copper. We can make a lantern out of copper, so... let's see... charcoal that's smelting. Let's grab some of that. And then we make some nuggies, right? We go over to our crafting bench. And you can make a copper torch, right? And then you can make a copper lantern. And we can set it right there. Yeah, so we can actually take these torches down. I think copper lanterns gonna be the good chunk of our light. Let's actually set it more towards the center of the table. And that should actually light up this whole room just enough, right? I hope so. Let's make a few more for upstairs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make that more. And there we go. Some copper torches. Alright, 18 copper lanterns should be good. It's a lot. It's a lot of copper lanterns. Okay, we'll make more charcoal. Oop, that's done. Anything else? I didn't think I had anything else in any of the furnaces, but, you know. Never know. Gotta check. Right, you just place kind of a couple lanterns down, right? They light up the place. That one I'll eventually take down and then I'll probably put somewhere else. Also, I want a door for the bedroom and the bathroom. Sleep, and then we'll take care of that. I think we'll run some birch doors for the interior. Right? Does that sound good? Let's see, where's my birch? I got birch here. Is that it? Got all my birch. Birch. Nothing. Okay. Let's go chop down the trees then. Bada boom, bada bing. Grab these guys. We're making progress on this. Getting to some of the little details in. I think we'll let our copper lanterns oxidize into that nice teal color. It's just giving us that nice little bit of a complement to this very, very red and orange build, right? So a little bit of complement is good. I'm gonna have to do something about these walls, though. Alright, that's probably what we'll do next. We've got a lot of the space lit up. When they come in. Oh, yeah. I didn't come all the way down here, I guess, but I did. I came all the way down here. Here we go up. Let's just start with 3. Do I want to door this? Maybe. Yeah, I like that better. And boop. Okay. Finally, we can finish out a few interior details. So, let's see. I want to actually do. I do want to smelt that iron. If I haven't started it already. Because I actually. Oh, let's do a birch trapdoor. Birch trapdoor. Iron trapdoor. Decisions. I need to think. Give me just a second. Another cauldron. Let's go down to the village and see if they have more cauldron. We can take our horse. Up. If we can find a way to do it safe. Ow. Let's not smack our horse. There we go. That'll be much safer for me. Alright. Come on, horse. We're going to the village. Oh. There's a mean guys. Goodbye. Ooh, there's other horses. Horse, we could get you a friend. We will at some point. Ow. Could have been smarter about that. Alright. I'm just going to leave you right there. I did not see this before. Do you have a chest with goodies? You do! Iron gear! How did I not... Have I not been to... Is this not the same village I was at before? I guess it's not. Weird. I could have sworn I looted this entire village. Somehow did not see that, or this is a different village. But we're hoping for... Oh, there's more bread. Okay. We're hoping for... not having to craft a cauldron. That's what we're hoping for. My hopes for this village are not super high. I think I got turned around and went to a different village. 100% did. Well, that's okay. We'll just go get horse and we'll go find the other one. Where did horse go? There you are. You wander a lot. Let's see. Is this not the village I've been looking at out the back of my house the whole time? Or is it like one over here? Where's the village that I've been going to most of the time? It wasn't that one. Which one was it? Well, let's just give us a chance to explore this guy. Ooh, a lodestone. That's always useful. Some gold armor we could take into the nether when we eventually go. Alright. Lodestone's good because I can stash the lodestone in the house. And that way if I go wandering I don't have to pull up F3 a whole bunch. I can just bring a compass with me that goes back to the house, you know? So this gets me back towards home. Where is that other village? Is it over here? Is it the one this way? I think it's this way. Alright. I'm quite certain there's another village that had more cauldrons than the ones I already grabbed. It might be this one. Alright, we're gonna have to swim. Or we could jump most of it. That works too. I appreciate you making it that well, horse. Alright. Also need the infrastructure for horse, because yeah, I think this is the town. Okay, you hang out in here. Cauldron. Anywhere. I don't want to have to craft one. That being said, I would have spent less time just making one than I have wandering around. But I found... Let me get it on. Iron gear. So, hey, I am not going to complain about that. I guess... Are you stuck? There you go. You're a nitwit. You're not that helpful anyway. I don't know why I let you up. Because I'm a good person, that's why. Alright, I guess this one doesn't have cauldron. We'll probably have to make cauldron. This is also not the same village I've been going to, though. I mean, I've been to this one. That one. That's the one I've been going to. That's where I got the first couple of cauldrons, the ones that are in the kitchen from. Okay, yeah, I know we gotta swim. Mojang, you guys know that, like, horses can swim with a rider on them, right? Like... the whole thing that some horses like love to do. Whatever. We'll just eventually have to build a bridge. Or something like that. It's getting to be nighttime. That means it's getting to be dangerous. So let's check this village out quickly. And then let's get the heck out of here. Let's see. Where can I leave you, horse? I don't know. Huh. I'm not seeing any cauldrons either, though. Thought this place might have had a couple more, but I'm not seeing any, so we might just have to make one. Well, that's a bummer. I think the others were down here. Maybe? Alright. Nope. Let's just, there we go. Let's just head back. Let's get home. Let's get to safety. We'll roll with the punches here. Throw a torch on the outside. Just keep anything from spawning here. Ah, yes, you can come inside. That's fine. Sleep! Alrighty. So, let's place this lodestone somewhere. Oh, I know. We can hide it under the stairs. And then once I have a compass, we can get ourselves able to go over to it. So, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. Got a lot of bits. A lot of stuff to drop. Okay. Let's go ahead and wait. I have a bucket, don't I? Didn't I have a bucket? Because I made an infinite water source. There it is. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna make a bucket. I don't have a bucket. I have a bucket. Somewhere. I'm really good at this, guys. Really, really good at this. All right. A little bit of water. Okay. Let's see here. So, did we already start smelting iron? We didn't. We should have. We should have. He's just over here. Hi there. Alrighty. We're in the little... Oh, scoot. We're in the little details phase, almost, of this build. Which, should be interesting. So... Still trying... I wanted a cauldron for the, for the bathroom. Right? Like that. So we can do a cauldron for the bathroom. It's like a little bathroom sink, right? And in fact, we can even... Let's put some extra water in here, just so we have water in our bucket. We can even go make a lever, right? Ba-doom. Okay. Lever, right? Can also do a tripwire hook, but that requires iron. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Faucet. Alright, now we need the loo. I was gonna do iron trapdoor, but let's stick with so we'll grab a polished diorite. Let's stick with the birch because the iron we're limited on right now. Little toilet there. Should we make it just a diorite stair? Go down to our stone cutter and maybe do that. Alright, polished diorite stair. Let's just do that. Let's try and see how that looks. I think I liked just the polished diorite better, right there, like that. Toilet. Right next to the sink. And then we'll grab some barrels. Right? Or a barrel. Let's grab a barrel. I've got one sitting around somewhere. A barrel. We'll grab a barrel. And we will put it right here. As like a little, like little bathroom storage area. And boom. A little lantern on it. On top of it, and boom. We got a toilet. Hey, it's fun to think of things like that. Alright. Now in here. We want... Can you get off the counter, please? Thank you. We want a dresser. And I actually have an idea. It's not the chest. Thanks for a bedroom dresser, end table, bed. Right? I have an idea that's not the chest. Alright, I think I will need, though, to
Where's that stone? This stone. I think I need to smelt one of these. We'll grab these guys that I'm not currently using. Right? Alright, so the dresser will be a very Minecraftified dresser. Right? That holds all of our important things. So we're gonna make some trapdoors, right? And here's what I'm thinking. Oh, I should have made a few more. It's okay. I can do that. Just come over to our crafting bench here and do that. Okay. You guys ready for this? Alright. Trapdoors, right? Shelf, shelf. And then we place... Oh wait, we'll leave that there actually. We're gonna go shelf and shelf. And then we're gonna trapdoor here and here. And then we can, let's just do some like slabs on top. Boop, boop. Let's rotate that. Rotating. Alrighty. Have it rotate and be up against the wall like this. There we go. I'll try and do the same thing here. Not that way. There we go. Boop, boop. Alright, and then we go boop, boop. And we take our... There we go. Excuse me. Woo! That was a big one. Alright. So, now, if that stone block is done smelting, if I remember correctly, the recipe, I believe I need to do this, that, yeah, armor stand. I need more sticks. Is that enough? I want to make, yes, 2 armor stands. There we go. I was going to just have, like, chests up in there for storage, but then I just had this idea, like, literally just came to me just now. Look at that! And then we can, do that and that. And then you could, place, like, your tools on it. See? Huh? Huh? Or don't place your tools on it. Who cares, right? But look at that. It's like a little Minecraftified wardrobe. I like that. And with the shelf, it like looks like a little like sliding door thing to it. I like that. That's fun. All right. So now we just need a nice little end table, and I think, well, let's sleep first. We'll sleep on it. Okay, slept on it. End table. I'm thinking we go for some of this stuff. Oh. Where did I drop these chests? That's weird. Okay. I just picked up those chests for some reason. Alright. I need 1, 2, yep, I need 4 of these. Go bloop, boop. little nightstand. There we go. I still want to do something more with the bed. There's just not that much room to. I suppose I could pull it out. Since we're doing like a lot of birch in the furniture. Oh, you came down here. Don't climb in the fire. You get hurt. Let's grab what birch we've got. Let's see. Do I got a birch slabs? Yes, I do. Birch shelf. Let's put that there. So it's not like sticking out. Unless actually we could just, since we're not putting anything here, we could do that. And then would it? No, it wouldn't stick out. Yeah, that looks a little better. Having like just what a little bit of not flesh you can in Minecraft just tends to look good. Alright, so what if we just do this and that? And then we just pull the bed out by a block. And we place a birch shelf right on the end. It just feels so... That just doesn't feel right. What to do, what to do. I want to do something more with the bed. Make the bed look nicer. There's just not really space for it. If I actually just like moved it over, put it like that, would that be okay? Maybe a different color? No, thank you. I'm not interested. Please don't ever visit me again. I don't want whatever you're selling. Goodbye. Door-to-door salesman, I'm telling you. Alright, bed. I'm trying to figure out bed things. What was I thinking? What was I thinking before we had a pillager sticking his nose through our door? Color. Color of bed. Do you have any flowers? No. Let's go figure out maybe a dye situation then. We're in a dire situation. Your buddies are going that way. Don't you want to go with them? Let me give you and somehow they survived. Jerks. You're coming back up here. Oh, you want some? You want some of this now? Yeah. How you like? That's right. My place. I live here. Jerks. Alright. I want to dye the bed a different color than red. I want to kind of match the teal, but I don't have like stuff for green dye really. So could I maybe get like a blue or purple? Let me see if I can find some blue. If we can find some blue flowers, we can maybe it's the color of the bed that's bugging me. So let's find flowers. Preferably without falling down holes. Come on. There's not usually going to be blue flowers in the savannah, but there might be some around here. You have wandered far. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see here. Yep. So far, nothing. Ooh, stuff over there. Okay. Hup, hup, hup. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Aha! Ah ha 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 ha. Lots of different colors. Let's grab what we can. And let's get this figured out. We want to color the bed a different color. We also want blue stuff, but, you know, we'll get other stuff too. Alright. So, can I just, like, after that, yeah, I can just recolor the bed. So, let's make 2 blue dye, and let's make a purple dye. And then we'll see what the purple looks like in the house. And if we like that, we'll stick with that. If not, we'll try blue. And if we really don't like that, we might try and find a desert next stream to be able to make some teal dye to kind of match the majority of the accents in the house. So, egg. Started reaching up to scratch my neck, and I bumped my microphone. Alrighty. Getting back home. Let's make sure we stay fed so we can run. Hup, hoop, hibbity, hup, hup, hit, hibbity, hooba. And wing, 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 wing. Wing, 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 wing. Alrighty, we're up, and we're here, and okay. Then we got rid of those pillagers. One of them was sticking their nose in the door, being like, yeah, we're here to offer you a deal on your energy bill. No, thank you. But you could shave 200 emeralds. I'm good. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. So is the color of the bed that's... No. I think it's too warm. It's too warm. It's already very warm. Blue's okay. We'll stick with blue for now. So it's just, yeah, it's still a question of, okay, like, I want to do something more with the bed. The bed's kind of boring. If I just stick something at the end, it just looks not right. There's not enough space to do, like, a big bed. So what do we do? And I don't know right now. I'm going to give it some time. We'll give it some time to think about. I'm going to take down this guy for now, and we're going to have him actually just be there. Or we could still have him just kind of centered in the room. Ooh, yeah, you're starting to oxidize. These are these guys. Great, I want them that color. I want them tealed. We can just add a little something something. A little 1, 2, 3 on the brick. And hey there. A little of that right there. And then we can take it up and do a little boop. And then let's go for, well, let's see how this guy looks. Maybe. Sapling, perhaps? What do we got in the way of sapling? We got some birch. We got some acacia. We got an oak, and I planted all the oak ones. Let's just see. Let's see how things look. too blendy in. A little bit of that. Nah. A little bit of that. That kind of helps the bed along a little bit. Yeah, having the blue flower there kind of helps the bed along. We'll leave it there for now. I'm probably not going to keep it. Probably not going to keep it that way. Definitely want something different about that. Maybe a rug. Maybe it's not the bed. Maybe I need a rug. I need teal dye. Do I see desert anywhere? Not really, no. Huh. Alright, well. It's cactus. Cactus would allow me to get green. I think it's green and blue will get you, like, teal, or maybe they call it turquoise. Did I happen to... Do I already have it? No, I didn't think so. Alright, well, that's it. That's where we're at right now with that. So, what else is our little house missing? Some chests for down here, which we'll get in a minute. We could probably use little bits of something here in the kitchen. Got my desk / eating table here. Got the bathroom. What could we use here? Maybe, I think another barrel there would not hurt. A third barrel right there. Where did I put the barrels? Actually, here's a thought. Let's grab some more kitchen wood. Whoa. Oh, hello there. Grab some off of here. We'll eventually cut this whole thing down, but for now we'll just grab the little bit we need. And I'm gonna adjust my microphone because I think it's not in the right spot. And we're gonna head back in, and I think something that would look good in our kitchen would actually be to do that's not the kitchen. Do that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and then what if we actually let's take that out. If we grab some oak wood as well. Now we're cooking. We're cooking. It still needs little bits and details, but we're cooking. Oh, item frames. Item frames would be good, but for that I need cows. We'll get really into the nitty-gritty of the little bits and details probably next stream. I mean things like food and item frames and stuff that just gives it the idea of somebody lives here, you know? Let's grab a couple of these guys. Place them right there. Right? And then we'll also kind of fill in along here. And then we'll take this, we go there. We go to our hidden crafting bench, and we make We're gonna need more acacia stairs than that. You know, if I had spruce wood, that would work better. I feel like that's not the best way to go about that. You know, let's let it be the oak. Let's let it be oak to kind of contrast a little bit from the walls, I think. Let's grab some more of the... I missed one. There we go. Let's grab some more oak wood. Oh, I've got more oak wood. Let's do that. Got an itch. Okay. All better? Okay, let's grab oak wood and let's... oak stairs. Let's try this instead. Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Kind of brings the ceiling down a little bit to meet the cabinets. That's not bad. I like that. And it doesn't make the window feel super crowded. It's not bad. Yeah. So what if I take this and I move it and we do another acacia log pillar just right there. Just give it a little something. You know, we're at the point where the basic structure is definitely in there. We're just giving it the little, we're working through the little somethings that just make it feel good, you know? That's building for you. You get your basics in. I mean, it's the way you do art too. You study art, and you always start like painting. You paint in your biggest shapes first. You never you do that with drawing or anything else too. Really, you never start with details. You start with your littlest bits. Your biggest bits, your biggest shapes, right? And then you work in the details. Just do like that. Yeah, that kind of ties it together just a little bit better. Kind of makes this feel like it's its own little separate space. Almost. Kind of hides the bedroom door just a little bit. Yeah. So what if we copied that actually over here too? Let's just commit to the bit here. That's not where I wanted that. We're gonna need more, but yeah. Would we need to do that right here, or I'm gonna say not. In fact, let's grab the birch door that we've got. Let's grab the birch door that we've got. This armadillo around here keeps dropping his scoots everywhere. He's scooting all over the place. Stop scooting. Actually, keep scooting. I want him for dog armor. We'll do a little. No, other side. Other side. Not flesh. We don't want flesh. Yeah, just a little door there. Like, this is the main part of the house. And then where I've got doors, it's just in the wall. Okay, I like that. I like that. We got something. We need more acacia wood, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We got something. It's getting the feel to it. Just little bits of details, and of course our exterior still looks... I'm going to say bad. It still looks bad. But we will texture that up in a bit. From the outside, we'll texture that up. And we'll do it mostly with some, on the wood part, with some like stripped acacia logs. And on the cobblestone part, we'll make some stone bricks. We'll find like some moss or something like that. And we'll texture that way. But we're getting there. One thing at a time, you know? And right now, I've just got fixated on the interior. Not the brightest order of things, but it is what it is. Alrighty, here we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that feels nice. It's like having the little pops of color that kind of says, this is the main area, right? That's kind of what it's saying. Like, this is the main spot. Alright. I like that. I like that. When this table turns, like, oxidizes, it'll look even better. Lantern there. In fact, let's actually adjust lantern, because your kitchen light would usually be kind of right there. We can grab, can you light here? Maybe. This area, little entryway. Is there anything we could do with that? Rug. I need to set up some survival bits, like farms and stuff. So, maybe we do that. This bit is bugging me just a little bit. Can we do that? It'd be okay. No, I like the barrel there. So we might have to get some spruce wood as well. At least just for that. Just to make it feel better. As you're walking by. Beautiful. Alrighty. Whew, I need a bit of a stretch. Sound like Chewbacca there. Oh, that feels good. Stretch felt good. Okay. So, here's where, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Okay. Let's not strip our logs. Let's take some of this time to go ahead and gather up that acacia wood. And we got about 15 minutes left on the stream. Ow. I think we can use that to clear out this acacia wood here. And then we'll start doing a bit of the farmage that is going to make survival a little bit easier. Stuff that I should not have put off until after the house was built, but I did anyways because I am a bonehead. And yet here we are. I ain't died yet. I just wanted a really pretty house. Alright. So gathering up all this, and then we'll texture our walls. And we might be able to do that from the inside in most places, so. I should have made more axe. Did not think that one through. Okay. More axe. Alrighty. Oh, I need to go this way. Go down the hallway to the basement. Oh, of course that's not gonna work. That's why I wasn't putting it there. Sticks, stone, double axe. Let's go ahead and fix that. Up. Just right there. We're just gonna have a wall of chests right there. And we'll be able to organize it. Organize our stuff once we do. Alright. I think we got some rainy weather. Ow. Ooh, more eggs. Eggs are good. I had some eggs for breakfast this morning. Some grits. Grits are good too. I had them with some good Parmesan cheese in them. And I mean like good quality, like actually melted into it, not like the shakery stuff, you know. It was a good breakfast. It's gonna be lunch soon. I wonder what I'm gonna have for lunch. I wonder what's for breakfast. out around, and I have found peaking poundage wise. Alrighty. Completely clear this out. We're gonna have enough time to just like throw some of these in to the walls to give it some at least like textural texture, you know. It's not necessarily gonna be like a change in color, but it'll be. I mean, it's a small house, so we don't want to like do like a gradient. Like trying to do a gradient or something on that would prove to be underwhelming, difficult, perhaps not look good at all. So we're just gonna go for like the texturing of that acacia wood. You use the planks for most of it, right? But then you throw in some stripped logs, which are the same color but a different texture. And that, I think, adds a good bit to the build as well. Yep, yep. Ow. Alright, let's grab all of our saplings. We wind up with 22. That's not bad. 24. Pretty good. I'm gonna find a better spot to plant them next time. Of course, we're also gonna get up these oak trees, and we're gonna take care of this space next stream probably, and start some farmage so that I have food, consistent food. Because otherwise, we're gonna die. So, same as with the chimney and the bricks versus granite. It's the blobbing. You just want to kind of blob it up. Boop, boop, boop. And then we boop, boop. See that? It just gives you just a little bit, you know? It's not much, but it does enough, you know? I'll even do it on some of the interior walls as well. It just gives you some idea that there is just a little bit of a difference in things here. I know that won't be visible from the outside, but it will be visible from the inside. So it's still important. Let's do this. Let's go up. There we go. There we go. And let's do one here too. And let's make some more axe because our axe is dying. Oh wait, I have more axe. Okay, I've still got a spare. I thought I broke one. Okay. Go up, 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 and go up, 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 and there's a broken axe. There it is. Alrighty. Up and up and up, up and right there. Just do one like right there. There we go. We'll do it a little bit on the inside wall. We don't want to do it as much on the inside wall, but you still want it there, you know? And actually, there's even a case to be made that we want to go ahead and bring this down. There. Up, up. And we'll do like a little bit tied to the ceiling. blob right there. And a little bibbity blob right here. Okay, I did see one. And we'll do a little bibbity blob here, 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 and there. Boom. And a little bit here, here, and here. You see how much that just like, it's just a little bit, but it does a lot, you know? It does just a lot for the build. And just helping it to not be so plain. Here we'll do a slightly larger blob. Sometimes you want the slightly larger blobs, you know, and sometimes you don't. And that's okay, you know, you just figure out what looks good. Okay, so I've kind of got a blob there, so let's actually move this over here. And just do a little 2-block blob right there. And 1 block, like, right there. And it's just a matter of, like, figuring out what fills in the space. Let's grab a sleep. I need to put some stairs up to that door. So grab a sleep. And we're gonna pop it over here and pop it back out. Alright, so this side's looking pretty good. This side needs a little help. Right there should do. We'll go. Hello. There, and there. And 1, like, right there. And up there. You just kind of look and just like where does it need it, you know? Like there you go. You know, like if it just doesn't quite feel right, does it need more? Does it need less? Like give it a good look over. Because there we were like almost there on that one side, but it just needed a little more towards the center. It just wasn't quite right. Let's see, this side's looking good. This side's looking good. Okay. Yeah. See, there you go. So we got a little texturing on the walls, right? It's looking better. Take care of some of this junk. I'm gonna have to really get these trees down so I can actually see my house. So, yeah. There we go. And then when you come inside as well, it just gives it that little bit, that little push. That makes it feel a lot better. So, next time, we want to... Let's grab that. We want to clear out these oak trees so we can clean up the landscape and actually start a farm. Looks like I missed some acacia logs over here. Where did I miss? Right there. Of course, that's the leaf that broke my axe, right? Of course. That way we can actually start some, like, farmage out here. Right? Or maybe down there. We could do it down there, even. But we'll want... If we're going to do it down there, we still want to clear this out so we can, like, have some pathway So it's going to be a little bit of outdoor work next stream. Trying to get some survival stuff going. We're going to make some nice looking little farms. So we have food, maybe a pen for like some chickens. We've got lots of eggs. And we will go from there. Throw that there. And yeah, so boop, boop. Thank you guys so much for joining on the stream. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching the VOD. My name has been your certified bumbling, a brainless, a bonehead, because I forgot to say that at the beginning. Don't tell anybody. And onwards and upwards to bigger and better things. We'll see you guys next time.